Hi folks, konnichiwa. The finance minister of Japan, a gentleman by the name of Taro Aso, who was also at one time a prime minister, he made a statement in reference to the Japanese currently considering changing their constitution and modifying it, and he was basically saying we need to go about it slowly and out in the open. But the words that he chose seemed to have offended some people. That's what they did, kids. They said they were offended. I'm thinking they weren't offended by what he said so much as who said it. And hear what he said in reference to changing the Constitution. He said in part this: doing it quietly, just as in one day the Weimar Constitution changed to the Nazi Constitution without anyone realizing it. Why don't we learn from that sort of tactic? What happened was, when Hitler gained power in Germany, the Nazis changed the Constitution from the Weimar Republic to the Nazi Constitution, and it was done under the cover of darkness, basically in the middle of the night. And he was saying we should learn from that tactic. Not that we should employ that tactic, but we should learn from that tactic that is the route that Japan wants to go, by doing it in the middle of the night, by doing it with a little bit of dialogue. He's basically saying, learn from that tactic. In other words, the evil that came out of that tactic, do not use that tactic. He's saying basically we should discuss it openly, lengthily, and have a nationwide discussion. But the Nazi industry in this world said, hey, that word Nazi, any reference to them, belongs to us, and you cannot use any reference to the Nazis unless you get our approval, you understand? So they demanded he retract the statement, and for a few days he held firm and said, get lost. Well, recently come to find out the poor gentleman had to apologize partly in reference to using any reference to the Nazis without getting prior approval from the Nazi industry. Listen, Minister Taro Asō has made many statements in the past that upset people, and that's because it's not so much what he said, it's so much that he said it. They label him as anything that he says to be controversial. He did say a few controversial things, I'll have to admit, but so what's the big deal? Because he's a politician, he's got to keep his mouth shut? Finance Minister Asō, you continue speaking your mind. Alright, we'll see you. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless the nation you happen to be in. See ya.